Tov everyone, Shavua Tov. So we're continuing to talk about the laws of marriage, and another difference between Sfaradim and Ashkenazim at the wedding is what's called the Yichud room. So what is the Yichud room? So basically what it is right after the chuppah, and generally Ashkenazim, we'll talk about Sfaradim in a moment, the Chatan and Kala are danced to a room that the witnesses from the wedding will make sure no one else is in the room, and then they stay in that room locked, secluded, just the two of them, and they're there for about 10 minutes or so. No. No, so it's a yichud room, so that they're yichud, they're just themselves. So the reason for it is because after the wedding, they just did the chuppah, they became a married couple, but to show that now, like this is like the final clincher of a married couple, is that now you're allowed to be alone with this lady. Sfaradim, we do that at home. After the wedding, you take her home, and then you're alone with the lady. You don't need witnesses. This is now you're living married life. So we don't do the yichud room. Now nowadays, a lot of Sfaradim, myself included, you went to yeshivot. You see everyone kind of do that process. So if Sfaradim want to kind of have a quasi yichud room, so what you do is you go do the same thing, but no witnesses to check it out, and you leave the door unlocked, so that you don't officially do the yichud. Because the issue that happens with the yichud room, I'm not sure that Ashkenazim answer for this. I have an answer. Is that if that's the last clincher of the wedding, then when the lady comes out, she has to have her hair covered already, because that's it. You've finished the yichud. Now you've done the last step. According to Sfaradim, yes, you're married after the chuppah, but the yichud, that last final, is at home at night. So a lady could remain with her hair not covered because nothing really happened yet. But if it's by Ashkenazim, if they go into the yichud room, and again, nothing happens in the yichud room, it's just they're together, they're by themselves, they're talking, they're whatever, but nothing, no marital relations happens there. So, but it's kind of finished. So she should come out with her hair covered. Some are makpid to do that. Some I've seen in Eretz Yisrael, Ashkenazim, after the Yichud room, they come out with a wig. The explanation for the vast majority that don't is because there was no biyah, it was not consummated, and therefore only the next morning will the lady wear her head covering. Sfaradim, as mentioned, we don't do it, and therefore there's no issue with the lady coming out afterwards with the hair uncovered. And so too, I've seen in Eretz Yisrael by Sfaradim, right after the chuppah, the Chatan Kala, they start dancing. Right after they break the glass, they dismantle the chuppah and everyone starts dancing. Whereas Ashkenazim, they go to the room. A last issue that arises more for Ashkenazim is that if you're taking it to a room in the hall, let's say, you have to stipulate beforehand that you're renting that room as if it's like your little house, because yichud means you're taking her to your home, so to speak. It's not a home, this is a room in the hall. Whereas for them, you take it to the home. Or even if you take it to a hotel, but it's your home because you rented it for that night. So it's less of a problem for Sfaradim. So that's another noticeable difference, the yichud room, between Sfaradim and Ashkenazim. Today is the Hilulah of the Baba Sali, the 40th Hilulah. The Or HaEmet has the Hilulah tonight if you're going, but it's a good idea to light a candle and to maybe learn a little bit about the Baba Sali. We know so many things, so many great stories, and his kedusha. And it's also a time of Shovavim. We'll talk about it more these weeks of kedusha, of strengthening ourselves in areas of holiness, watching our eyes, being shomer abrit, and being extra cautious on the holiness. And we know the Baba Sali and the entire Abu Chatzera family, they didn't, besides their maybe mother, daughter's wife, they didn't even see women. Right? The unbelievable kedusha. And when you might think, okay, I'm not seeing things, but they were able to see spiritually so many great visions, greater and deeper than we see with our eyes made out of flesh. So let's connect to the tzaddikim, and today the Baba Sali, and Hashem will bless us through our tzaddikim for health and happiness and for all, and shalom B'ezrat Hashem for all Bnei Israel. Minchat tonight at 4:50, tonight and all week at 4:50 B'ezrat Hashem. Tanud Eliyahu.